Today we got the Tabamex today in Churchill. The Sumatran Mexican Sumatran wrapper right here. Had this a while. It's from a 5-pack I got, but I'm gonna smoke it tonight. The outside smells very awesome, like nuts and pencil shavings. Seed it in adobo spice on the foot. White coffee. Over the chocolate a little bit. Wood and just some nice overall nuttiness. So, just gonna cut this. Could have tested it raw because sometimes they're tight. And this one's not, oh wow, the taste is like a adobo spice totally on the 3-light draw. Red pepper and adobo spice. Tingliness on the mouthfeel too. Mmm. Spicy. Who could even imagine a golden crust Jamaican patty? You can even imagine that. Chocolatey too. So we are off to a good start, it looks like. So what I do now when I light a cigar, I gotta put it upside down. Good. Not as easy to light as it might look. This far good flavors right out of the gate here. This has some age on it, definitely. There's a little bit of a bitterness, citrus, spice, medium coffee roast. Yeah, maybe a little grilled, something like toast, maybe. I taste toast. Nice and thick. Medium bodied. Strength is probably about a medium too. Huh? Hot cross buns? What do you mean? What's that? They just got in from a walk, and I'm reviewing a cigar right now. Like a nice midnight walk. Well, I get out of probably around, I don't know, probably after 10. Walked a while. They're having to eat something after this. Probably going to go to bed. Sometimes tobacco makes me hungry, Herbert. Sometimes it makes me hungry. It does the opposite to me sometimes. It doesn't make me not want to eat as much as you think. It makes me want to eat more sometimes, actually. Uh, Tobacco doesn't 100% suppress my appetite. Boyd Asylum, good evening. Or that one tonight, huh? With raisins in it, tobacco, if it tastes like a hog roast, you want to eat a hog roast. Well, if it tastes like coffee, I don't always want to drink more coffee afterwards, maybe, but I'm trying to think. Yeah, if something's very meaty, then yeah, I would want to eat something. Yes, I would, because you'd be hungry after having it, after the flavors you tasted. I suppose it could work that way too. Yeah. This is coming up to a nice even berm. Nice razor sharp. Hiking up a little bit, but it's the overall berm line right there. It's not looking too bad. When I'm smoking, it tastes like lavender soap, but you don't want a bath. No, no. Well, yeah, no, not with that. No, you wouldn't. Not that I would think, anyway. Well, sometimes I do want a bath after I smoke a cigar. Sometimes I actually do, or a shower. I'm wondering if that's the soap I tasted it. That's another way to look at it. I wonder if the soap you taste in a cigar flavor profile makes you want to take a bath after you have it. They're not very sensitive, no. So a lot of people's aren't. I'm one of those rare people. I have very good senses. I could taste things and stuff. Yeah, already pretty good. I can accept this drink already. Get the rest of this from yesterday. Gives me a whole good pint or over right here. savory taste. You want to eat vegetable soup? You want to go for a walk, don't you? Yeah. Kind of looks you can smell the air, and that's what you taste in the cigar. Yeah. What sometimes you can smell things in the air that you actually can, believe it or not. I know what you're talking about. And sometimes, like depending on what's in the air, you can be inhaling stuff from the nature that tastes like mild like tea leaf tobacco. So like just very mild. It's not even like a cigar, but it's something, like kind of like one of those feelings. Yeah, that too. Yeah, that'll do it. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Tasting good. It just had a little bit of a bitterness and citrus to this, some nuttiness. That's what it's looking right now. The ash is going a while on this. Right here. Huh. Yep. The ash is pretty silver. I just pictured the whole what if this is a Davidoff cigar kind of thing in my mind. Like what if I paid a lot of money for a Davidoff tonight, right? And what if this is a Davidoff? And I'm just kind of pretending. It's weird. The cigar get exponentially better. It's kind of weird. Yeah, a day to put something like this out. See, yes. Here's like a mix of graham cracker, cedar, and maybe even that potato skin. What? You pretend tofu is a crab meat in a curry? What? Yeah. I taste a little bit of peanut in this now. Peanuts, I taste. That's what's coming out. A nice peanutty graham cracker, um,
creaminess with a little bit of bitterness. But now that I have imagined this to be something much better, like it could be something Davidoff would put out, it's weird. I'm tasting more now. It's kind of weird how that works. Like, wait a minute. I'm kind of lying to myself and trying to believe it though. Like I'm smoking something very fancy, like almost a Rolls Royce cigar here. You know, it's a natural Mexican wrapper. What it is. It's a Mexican Sumatra wrapper. I wonder why I like it. You know, I'm very into like Sumatra and stuff like that. I like that stuff. Usually it's Indonesian, but this is Mexican Sumatra right here. Uh, look at the ash. It's staying on a long time. Look at that. Look at it right there. Isn't that great? Oh, going wonderful. I think. They're good though. I like Sumatra is one of my favorites to smoke at if I can get my hands on it. Uh, yeah, now it's tasting like something very high quality. Absolutely. And then that's what the other side looks like. It's all just kind of crackly, you know? Like there's some spots and you can even see the fire right there. Looks good, doesn't it? Looks quite good, I think. Georgia export box presses Sumatra. Well, that's good to know. Yeah. Now it tastes a little curry. Come to think about it, there is like a curry peanut flavor coming in right now. I taste a little bit of curry. It was already full of spices anyway from the very beginning, and now more is even coming out. Like the pre-light draw had a lot of spices. I thought I was eating like a golden curry, a golden crust Jamaican meat patty, actually. I thought I was eating one of them. No, tasted one of them and on the pre-light drawer of this, actually. And Jamaican food has curry in it, too. Kind of interesting. But this is a Mexican cigar, so it's like you got all kinds of friggin' diversity in this friggin' cigar right here. It's funny like that, you know? It tastes a little bit of curry peanut flavor in a Mexican cigar right there. That's like Thailand and Jamaica and all that shit. Look at this, will you? Look at that. Look at that. Right there. Very good. Gonna let that sit for a little bit. Yeah, it is. Yeah. So in a Mexican cigar, you taste an Oriental and Jamaican flavors, as well as adobo spice at times. Kind of funny. Oh, it finally dropped. And there it is right there. Standing up. Going diagonal still. It's a pattern. Great smoke output, as you see. The flavors are still the same, shifting back to a bit more of a milder profile. Smells good in the air, too. So something good is cooking. Yeah, now I taste a nice flavor coming out of here. Peanut. Still the same peanutty taste to it. With a little more of something else, too, coming out. Wow, 27 minutes in and I'm already that far in. Wow. 26 minutes in, I think. 25 minutes in. By yourself. Twin aromatic butterscotch, yeah. This tastes good. Damn. Got a nice medium profile to it. It's a very nice smoke. And I do. What's going on in this song? I Live It. It's kind of funny. Mind your own business. You move to the country. Will I? It remains to be seen, I guess. Look at that. The ash now forking off a little bit. Took a volcano eruption or something. It's still going diagonal. Good flavor, spicy curry, peanut, and red pepper, and a little mustiness is what I'm tasting in this cigar right now. Yeah, it did this. Let's see if it breaks off. No, it's a hard ash. It's not coming off very easily. Oh, awesome. It's getting softer too, kind of, in a good way, which means it might burn this off, you know? It might burn that part. Kind of corrected itself right there. Trying to. Come to think of it, a Cohiba can burn just like this too, depending. They're not all guaranteed to burn all straight, you know? They're not. That's weird, because I might get closer to the nub on this side, but on this side I'm not. Kind of. I'm going to let it rest. Yeah, sometimes they correct themselves and I don't have to, though. I like to test them out, you know, to see if they'll correct on their own. This one might do so, actually. But the ash is so hard it doesn't want to come off. Now it's burning into itself. As it's curling up, it's trying to correct itself. Oh yeah. Look now. Be patient with it. It'll correct. It is now. What's the sign of soil? What? When it burns like this? Is that what you're telling me here? Huh. Alright. Look at that. It's like a tail. Like a mermaid or something. Just mess me up. Sandwich. Just mess me up. Small sandwich. The way it burns, you mean? Yeah, maybe. Look, it's still not coming off. Look at this. It's still not even coming off. I don't wave this crazy and it still isn't coming off. That's good, isn't it? Look, that's nuts, ain't it? Take a look. Friggin' nuts. This thing. Very good. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, now it fell. Oh, shit. Now it fell. Oh, damn. Oh, that fell. It finally went. Now, this cigar, I'm testing the ash, right? This is a trick you can do, right? What does this do exactly now? You feel the ash and it feels very fine and powdery. That means it's aged nicely. If you don't feel any like really rough spots in the ash, and you're like running your fingers through it, just there's ways to judge the tobacco like that sometimes. Yeah, you do that. Okay. Yeah. I'm going to touch this up now, I think. This portion. There. Maybe a little more. Good. No twigs detected. Yeah, yeah. I hate when you get a stab right in the middle of one. Oh man, and you can feel that shit. Oh, I can't stand that because it plugs up the draw. This is decent. This flavor has been decent. The draw's been decent. Some of these have been plucked too, depending. Good room note. Decent room note. I gotta say. Well, I can get done with this in under an hour. Something this size. Imagine that. You can polish it off in an hour. That's how fine this is. Yeah. That looks to be going even.
Generations. Our designs have become a part of hundreds of stories.
Yeah, going good still. Same flavor profile. Most spot on this. Burning better. Right there. Retro Hill, pretty much the same. It's cooked better now. They taste the peanutiness throughout this cigar. Peanuts. The curry lessened up a little bit. It's got a little more wood in here now. A little cinnamon coming in. A little cinnamon. A little bit. Potpourri. It's cinnamon potpourri. Slight. Yep, slight cinnamon potpourri added to the peanut. And slight curry now, too. Then a mix of curry, potpourri, and cinnamon with cedar. Tastes a little bit like that, like a fireball. A little bit like a fireball. A little bit. Cigar's coming as the cigar has gotten hotter. It tastes kind of like a fireball now, sort of, a little bit. This is a spice bomb. It's a good cigar. Cherry. Now it's transitioning into a cherry. Wow, this is awesome. This is better than I thought it would be. The dried fruit and cherry coming in. Dried fruit and cherry now. It's kind of weird. It's changed a little bit on me. Yeah, cherry. I taste total cherry in here. Nah, this has gotten different on me. Cherry has taken over the cigar there. Wow. Yes, there's cherry now in here. With the peanut still in the background, but it's more slight now. It's like cherry came right in and put the other stuff in the background. Interesting. Very interesting. Wow. The oiliness in here has definitely reflected some of these flavors coming out. They're just Almond as well coming in. Little almond. Less peanut, more cherry and almond and wood. Cedar. Oh man. This is a winner. An aged Tabamex Natural is good, it turns out. Very good. When this thing ages, it comes out. Gee whiz. It's turned into a total cherry bomb. Wow. The potpourri and cinnamon was a transition point to cherry. It smoothed this then with less spice. Wow. Amazing. Amazing. Yeah, by John Cougar Mellencamp. That's the song, you know. Yeah. That's not the one. No, not that I know. I never knew them to make a cherry bomb song. Huh. School days. Wait for me. I know that one. Now it's burning very even. Very good. I might have heard it before, by the way. I'll know if I hear it. Lita Ford. Yeah. Yeah, I had these cherries the other night, alcoholic cherries, these Everclear cherries, and they were really good the other night. Quick fix for $1 at a bar, right? You can get wasted for $5 there. That's fun. Didn't hear this one ever. Wait, maybe I did. Get bited. Look at that. Doesn't that look great toward the look? Isn't that awesome? This has turned into a very good smoke. It was the whole time, but I like the finish on this a whole lot. I'll tell you. Now let's see if this comes off easily. It does. Comes off. Yeah, you like that, don't you? Isn't that a sign of a great smoke? Give me your opinion. That's a sign of a great smoke, isn't it? The flavor changes and how it burns with the ash. This Churchill right here. That'd be the best one I smoked since I got here, actually. I think it is, actually. We're hitting a Columbia record right now for cigars. The best one since I got here. Broke the record today. Really? Well, let's have a marathon. How about that? This is the cherry bomb that I was thinking of right here. Have you ever heard this one before? You let me this one. The smoke output's awesome. Smoke. You never heard this one? It's a big hit in the United States. It's a huge hit. Yeah. That's what it's Americana, they call it. Americana pop rock. Yeah, you can say. Yeah, you didn't hear this one there. No. This played like gazillions of times. Gazillions. It's in every bar, it's on every radio station. Well, not every, but a lot of them. It was the 80s. It resembles the good old days. Like when people talk about the good old days, right? This is what they listen to. Like, I miss those old glory days, the good old days in the 80s. The good old days were the 80s to some people. They kind of were, though. It's related to Springsteen, actually. It is. Right. You know Glory Days, but you don't know John Cougar Cherry Bomb? It was played just as many times, maybe more. Wow. This is John Mellencamp right here. And Groovy was This was 1988. Is that right? He did this one that was really good, I thought. Scarecrow. He did Train on the Scarecrow and stuff. This was a classic right here. I remember it as a child. They don't play this one very much though. But see right here, he's associated with. But see right here, he's associated with. Like right there, that's like the good old boy pictures of the good old boys and stuff.
Another farm loan, that's just another payment we gotta make. We can't afford to do that. Politicians are playing games with us, you know. It don't cost them anything to change the rules, you know, and keep our going on the country. All they want is cheap food, so I can see that. They don't take the farmer into consideration at all. Just sick of working 10 to 12 hours a day or more and just breaking even if your life easier real good. I had to start all over. I didn't want to be like right out of high school. I probably would have done it.
Somebody even wrote a comment, sorry, when will the people understand that this is not a Republican versus a Democrat fight? This is a fight of the people against the political class that thinks they own us. Someone write that comment. Number one thing, without farmers, we all go down. God bless the American farmers. And see, look, you get the farms right there. Anyone can see that. The pigs right there. This was the one that he did. It actually kind of looked as off. On the grass, makes me cry. But I'm just sorry that this never Oh, well, somebody here says, somebody by the name of Manuel Diggs says, as a black man, let me say that John Mellencamp is the bomb. I have enjoyed his music since the 80s. Someone says this song is more relevant today than it ever was 10 months ago. This song is more relevant today than it ever was. The stuff they were talking about back then still applies today. So nothing has really changed. It's actually amazing how all this time later, right? And they're still fighting over the same shit today. Oh, someone says my mom went to school with John Cougar Mellencamp. I'm from his hometown, and people need to realize that without farmers, we have nothing. God bless the farmers. Yeah. We take away man's dignity, you better take away his life. Somebody says, uh, 2019, and this is truer than ever. 2019, and this is truer than ever. So it's one of the most underrated songwriters, humanitarians of a lifetime, a singer for the common hard work in America. Yep. Despite his decidedly left of center politics, he's left of center, mind you, Herbert. I admire and appreciate his efforts to aid and bring attention to the plight of American farmers. I'm not sure he left the center when he admitted he is a socialist. And then someone says, I'm not sure he's just left the center when he admitted he is a socialist. So this guy thinks he's more extreme left than left of center. I'd say he's decidedly on the left spectrum. Probably more to the left than Bernie Sanders. More on the left than Bernie Sanders, somebody friggin' said. Can you believe this? And he's someone that the average Donald Trump supporter liked. If that says anything. It's something how things really change. But Bruce Springsteen is hated. It's kind of crazy. Bruce Springsteen's hated because of that same thing, though. Scarecrow was like John's version of Born in the USA by Bruce. This is his version of Born in the USA. And that album was too, come to think about it. Someone says there's not many farmers left in 2020, even compared to when this song was released. The difference between now and 1960 would amaze you. The country took a turn for the worse when the small dairy farm went away. Yeah. When they used to bring it to your door. Remember, years ago, they used to bring milk to your door and stuff. There was a milkman. Yeah, years and years ago. Yeah. Remember seeing examples and hearing about it, too. Maybe that needs to come back, maybe. My old town was farms years ago, before it built up, actually. It was farms. It was out in the sticks practically years ago. And people only went there to relax. They didn't move there until later, though. Then someone says this: truck drivers are the backbone of this nation. Without them, even the farmers couldn't do it. Everyone's got their opinions. I'd say it's about a tie myself between those. They're very important. Two of them are. I think the truck driver and I think the farmer are the two most important people in this country right now. So I'm going to shut this off with all that being said. Nossa. What the hell is this? I'm gonna shut this off, but yeah, that was a Tabamex and Churchill natural. See, I got done with that in not a very long time, considering. Yep. It went out now. The cigar went out finally. All right. I will talk to everybody later.